No, we in the spot. You know we finna make it hot. I can name reasons why they not, but I'm too busy on my way to the top. On my way to the top. On my way to the top. I can name reasons why they not, but I'm too busy on my way to the top. No, we in the spot. You know we finna make it hot. I can name reasons why they not, but I'm too busy on my way to the top. On my way to the top.
Welcome to Reach the Top Podcast, Episode 2, Digital Streaming, the New Era. You're now tuned in with The Gift and
Mema Sanders.
Imperial Gift Promotions. Need any promo for music, clothing, modeling, beauty, or health products, small businesses, and much more. Go to ImperialGiftPromotions.com or contact them on social media. Facebook at Imperial Gift Promotions, Twitter at Imperial Gift Pro, Instagram at Imperial Gift Promo. Also, want your content mentioned on our podcast show, please email us at reachthetopodcast@gmail.com. Episode 2. So, this episode, we're speaking on the digital age. And why is it called the digital age? This is the digital age because simply we now receive music differently. And what do I mean by that? I mean now we're streaming music, right? Before we never streamed music really, right?
Right.
All we really had was what, radios and hard copy albums and cassette tapes and vinyls. So now the digital age has basically took over, and the cause of many different streaming services are now coming to the forefront. This creates a big change on how the consumers, such as us, who buy our favorite artists' music or whatever, this is different for us how we were going to receive the music. We could go on YouTube, SoundCloud, and all these other new streaming services, Spinrilla, and things that you probably didn't even hear of yet, right? So the strong growing online presence, streaming services are overriding hard copies such as albums, EPs, mixtapes, cassette tapes, vinyls. I mean, the list goes on. Is basically an extinction. In extinction, unless you're a collector. So, what does this mean for hard copies?
Now?
In your opinion?
Well, now it's hard to find. I'm old school, so we use CDs, record players, and all those things back in the day. So now I'm learning how to do the new things, so it's new to me.
Definitely. Now we can speak on the analog era. What does the analog era consist of? And basically, the analog era is hard copy CDs, cassette tapes, vinyls, and a few others. Consumers had to physically go to a record store or a retail store which distribute these albums that they were interested in purchasing. So, now with the digital age, we have to talk about the difference between the analog and the digital age. And this digital age, you can just subscribe to a streaming service of your liking and pay a monthly fee. And when I mean of your liking, meaning you will want to get a subscription to a streaming service with multiple artists that you like, that you're interested in listening to, because it won't make sense to go to a streaming service and you're just paying for one artist when you can pay a monthly fee for multiple. You can hear multiple albums, multiple mixtapes, multiple songs
Right.
from people that you're interested in listening to. So, what is your opinion on basically the streaming services in the monthly, like basically getting a monthly subscription to something where they distribute multiple artists that you're interested in hearing, than just getting a regular hard copy CD of one artist, and the prices are either similar or the streaming service might be a little less expensive. What is your opinion?
Well, my opinion on that is that I paid a lot of money on buying records and things back in the day. So, it's much better now to just go on there and buy and
Just purchase a streaming service subscription, and you can have access to many different artists,
right.
many different genres.
Yeah, because we spent a lot of money back in the days on albums alone.
Definitely. And with that being said, we're not telling anybody to actually, stop purchasing hard copy CDs or vinyls or, these collector items, which will be collector's items.
Right.
Pardon me. But, basically, we're just giving you the heads up so that you know that there's things out there such as a SoundCloud, a My Mixtapes, live mixtapes, YouTube. YouTube and SoundCloud is like the top free services that you can get, but also with YouTube and SoundCloud now, they also have their premium plans where you can get unlimited service, but it's free to sign up, as you know. Well, for our song break coming up right now, we have Ray OTS, produced by Cruiser and Triad Boys, Stimulant.
It's Ray again. It's Ray again. I think I need my man. I not just need my. I think I need my. I think I need my stimulant. I've been working so damn hard. I think I need my stimulant. She went like a waterfall. She might just be my stimulant. See my plug, he show me love. I hope he got the stimulant. I don't call it weed no more. I call that shit my stimulant. Fuck that is my stimulant. Call that shit my stimulant. I've been working so damn hard. I hope I got my stimulant. She went like a waterfall. She might just be my stimulant. Fuck that is my stimulant. Call that shit my stimulant. Oh shit. That's all, bro. Turn up on a lame hoe. She down for the squat, so she do just what I say. So she do what I wanna do. Look, girl, I don't blame you. She never had a father, so I'm dirty in the bed. talking like it's hot, but they ain't not me. Rolling with the rock, scoring cause I'm hot, but they ain't not me. Stepping foot in the lobby, the only way is to the top, but they ain't not me. Nah, they not me. They not me, so please don't copy, that's plagiarism. Navigating through the game, I'm on an expedition. Some rappers saying that they hip-hop saviors, but sound like victims. Know the flow got sicker now, it's showing symptoms. I'm hearing that he robbing, but we know he giving. Right now I'm gassing up, on the road to riches. They asking where I've been, in the cut like stitches. With the pen, boy, I've been a menace. I know we sin every day, but the Lord forgive us. Kill beats and whip. So I should advise you to chill, chill. Baby girl, what's your name? It don't matter. When she heard mom, her world was in my look like Saturn. Haters so dramatic, lose wife static. Bullet for so long, so you know it's a bad skit. They saying what they got, talking like it's hot, but they ain't not me. Rolling with the rock, scoring cause I'm hot, but they ain't not me. Stepping foot in the lobby, the only way is to the top, but they ain't not me. Nah, they not me. They not me, they not me. And this a hit like Muhammad Ali. Say I'm 24, coming out of Queens, where's Grimy Street nightmares and Lost City dreams. Adam and Eve gone, I see you snakes. Then you turn into rats, other than a plate. I shot the sheriff, I'm up in Ball Marley. 2-2, that's what all my baby call me. Got new, living double lives on me. Now I'm just rocking like the man on me. Oh yeah, go watch on my wrist, bag from the future. We wavy like the Navy, but we not recruiting. You saying that's your lady, but she chucking deuces. I was known to get fast, cause the game fluent. Question everybody when they tell me who losing. Question everybody when they tell me who losing. They saying what they got, talking like it's hot, but they ain't not me. Rolling with the rock, scoring cause I'm hot, but they ain't not me. Stepping foot in the lobby, the only way is to the top, but they ain't not me. Nah, they not me.
Alright, we're back. That was They Not Me, Alexander the Gift, produced by Mr. High Raza. Alright. So now we're going to talk about the rise of streaming services and the great opportunities now available for these independent artists. So basically, the rise of these streaming services is now bringing attention to the major record labels.
Yeah.
Alright, and why is bringing big attention? Because now the record labels have to change. And why they have to change is because now the business has to change. So now they have to find a way, the record labels have to find a way to integrate their artists into these streaming services and make sure these streaming services give them their cut of their profit. So now the record label had to find a way to benefit off of these streaming services.
Right.
They definitely had to. If you think about it, for example, do you think that Drake is not an independent artist? So, but Chance the Rapper is an independent artist. So Drake, on Drake's behalf, he has a record label behind him where they need their profits off of his music is in contract, where Chance the Rapper just do a deal with these streaming services as an independent artist, and there's no middleman.
Okay.
There's no middleman.
All right.
There's no middleman. Also, though, Drake is a big artist where he do get big contract deals with these big streaming services as well, though. So yeah, they do pay him big bucks. That probably, the record label do get a percentage out of, but he gets a big amount though. Exclusive rights. And also, so this is now one of the greatest opportunities for independent artists. So who who now have many different platforms to choose which streaming services will fit their brand the most. So now independent artists can go to different streaming services and shop their music, and they don't need a record label now.
Right.
They can push their own music. They'll be charted. They'll get paid for it. They keep their masters. That's the end of the story with that one. The independent artists now have platforms they can be featured amongst major artists. So now you're being on a platform where you're getting the look of a major artist because they're right there next to you. So like once their fan comes clicking for their music, they can see your music right there. So now this has more pros than cons. As far as keeping rights to the music, receiving the percentage you deserve for your music without a record label telling you what they think you deserve.
Right.
Yeah, so that breaks down that. That's why we feel on that note it's better as an independent artist to go on these streaming services unless you're a super megastar like a Drake. He's a super megastar. So like if you're not like on that status and you're signed, you're probably not getting what you really deserve out of that deal. That's what we're basically saying. So as an independent artist, we know that you have your masters, that's your rights to your song. You wrote the song, you and the producer handle, the rights as far as partnership, or if you purchased all your instrumentals, own all your instrumentals, then that's your music, right? All right, they sold it.
Yes.
So now we're going to speak on top paying streaming services. And as a consumer of the digital era, why is it important to pick a service with your favorite artist? Which we had mentioned earlier. Also, but we're going to talk and touch more onto that topic. So, basically, in today's music streaming, the top 2 paying services, according to the New York Times, are Apple Music and Spotify, which both have millions of paid subscribers.
Right.
And a catalog over 30 million songs available for streaming. So I'm saying, like, I was just telling you. Now we're talking numbers. I was just telling you. Why is it important for, like, instead of buying one CD $9.99, you can probably pay $9.99 a month for a 30 million song catalog, and it's growing because these artists is making music rapidly. An artist has a new album coming out. Am I wrong, people? No, I'm not wrong.
Right.
I'm not wrong. They're dropping albums every week, baby. Every week, right? So basically, those are the top 2. Which we all know there's many more, such as Tidal, who's owned by Jay-Z, who has Kanye West music, has Rihanna's music, they have big artists over there at Tidal too, which why their subscribers have been rising as well because of the fan base of the artists that's over there as well. So as a consumer in the digital era, you must go with the streaming services who distribute your favorite artists or your favorite songs, simply because certain artists aren't allowed to be on a platform that their record label is not involved with. You hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Certain artists cannot, and I repeat, cannot be allowed on platforms that their record label is not involved with. It's business. It's business. So now as a consumer, you have to do your research and see who's available on what, actually. And then that's how you know which streaming service you'll go to, because there's a business side of it, and that's why we also big up the independent artists, because you can go on multiple streaming services, not just one, because your record label, record company is only doing business with this streaming service, so you can't go into another streaming service because they're not tied into them, or the streaming service and them are not seeing eye to eye with business. Yeah, so as a consumer nowadays, you do have to do your research too. But I'm saying that's a cheaper way to, consume a lot of music. As you heard, the top 2 has catalogs over 30 million songs available for streaming, and that was reported last year. So now imagine, what is it, 90 million songs, 100 million songs this year?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Right? Music, what? They drop an album every week, right? Every week, a mixtape every week, an album every month. So music is being produced very, 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 very rapidly nowadays. Very rapidly. Alright, so now with that being said, which streaming service would be most suitable for you to obtain music that you love? And like I said, you have SoundCloud, where you can just do a little subscription, the premium subscription, where you can even listen offline and get access to a lot of songs as well, because on SoundCloud, even the big artists, they only give snippets of their songs. So if you're a member with, the premium package, and you pay the monthly fee, you can get access to all exclusive tracks. YouTube, you can see your favorite artist videos, music. You can stream their mixtapes, albums sometimes. And they now have an application where you can get exclusive streaming music on YouTube that you can pay for as well. So, with that being said, just pick your service wisely. Pick your service wisely, right? Mema saying this?
Yes. You gotta know which service you want best for you.
Got to know. So now we're gonna go into our song break again, and we have "Unbelievable" by Visually featuring Warren Young.
what we got here. Since I'm never been, it all came about. Off the strip of how I love it. Can't say that it's some music, but I know you hear me loud and clear. Stated off this music, I can't wait to take you out of that. Feelings you so used to, but it's obvious I honor that. So constantly that bottle track, feeling so honest. Go round and catch a heart attack. Small caption. Well, this is us and it was all passion. Finally catching up to just a small fraction. And what's was dangerous is how we both managed. You go beyond trusting like we both damaged. Heart full of pain, now the hope shattered. Feelings got strained, every thought battle lost more strain. Back and forth like a court battle. Trying to get back to the point where we both matter. The kissing and the hugging, now we moving backwards. The difference in our love, we couldn't put it past us. Now you up with someone another, I don't know what happened. You take what we had going against the Dutch back. You would tell me never break up, now you're both together. Guess you both know, but I ain't never get it last. Love never got so I'm the president, and I vote myself, cause I keep it solid, I can't fold myself, gotta get them M's, that's what I owe myself. Stayed down in the trenches, I was broke, scraping up change just to fucking smoke. When you're down bad, man, it ain't a joke. When you ain't got no cash, boy, your turn goes. So fuck a little bit, bitch, I want the most. Now I'm taking flights to the west coast. I remember I was lost, now I'm a winner. Now I got sauce like I'm eating chicken tenders. And it's MOB forever, niggas tender. And you only get one shot, I feel like Jimmy. Yeah, so you know I'm finna hit it. Man, I'm just tryna get it. R.I.P. to BK, he was the king of the midget. I ain't had shit, I had to give me something. I just take that money, asked her what she coming. When she pulled up on me, I was already thumbing. Smoking Mary Jane, that's my other woman. Go get some money, bruh, that's what I told myself. I don't know them niggas, but I know myself. Ain't nobody teach me shit, I had to show myself. That's why I'm grinding hard, like I owe myself. I think I need some help, I can't control myself. I'm the president, and I vote myself, cause I keep it solid, I can't fold myself. Gotta get them M's, that's what I owe myself. I owe it to myself, I owe it to my wealth. I cut back on that red meat, I owe it to my health. All this kush I smoke, mama say I need some help. The weed help me win, young Oppo like Michael Phelps. You better learn how to swim, you're on the couch like Tim. I can't be like him, bitch I need me a M. Better get like 30, up on this bitch call me dirty. The same chain that young Mexican smoking candy and boy you heard me. Young nigga on my ditty, finna bop through the city. I don't wanna a bitch. Cause her attitude was shitty. Heard your boyfriend a snitch. Guess that make you miss Piggy. And we don't do the baking. Bitch, I'm already vacant. When you start getting money, you can tell who hates you. You wasn't there when I was broke, so you can't tell me Nathan. When you start getting money, you can tell who hates you. Wasn't there when I was broke, you can't tell me fuck it. Go get some money, bruh. That's what I told myself. I don't know them niggas, but I know myself. Ain't nobody teach me shit, I had to show myself. That's why I'm grinding hard, like I owe myself. I think I need some help, I can't control myself. I'm the president, and I vote myself. Cause I keep it solid, I can't fold myself. Gotta get the M's, that's what I owe myself.
That was Myself by Oppo, produced by Andre. Alright, we're back. So now we're about to close out the show. Alright, so basically, our opinion on the digital age, I'll go first. So my opinion on the digital age, the new digital age era. Basically, streaming services is in. It's a bigger platform for independent artists and major artists. So it's more pros and cons. There's more pros for the independent artists and more cons for the record the artist that signed to record labels who's not as big as a Drake. So and for the consumers, now you have options, and these catalogs of songs are building every year. So I mean, my opinion is, don't join it before it's too late. Join it before it's too late. Before they start raising the prices, and who knows, and you really can't find a hard copy CD anywhere. Who knows? So just get your subscriptions if you're interested into those things. If you want a wider catalog of music, I'm pretty sure they have all the old school tracks too as well. And what's your opinion on it?
Well, my opinion is to go out and make sure that you check out the streaming before you put your money into it. But
Yeah, research.
That's the best way to go. So
yeah, research
your options before you get yourself into
streaming. Into the streaming
era. You just make sure that's the one you want.
Definitely. And so now my only question is I wonder where music distribution will be in the next 10 years. Who knows? Because 10 years ago it was the CDs. It was the hard copy CDs.
We don't know what we're gonna have in the future. We never know.
This is the streaming era now, but who knows? Who knows, right? Who knows? All right, guys. So tune in every Sunday at 6 p.m. on Imperial Gift Radio, www.imperialgiftpromotions.com. And the radio button is definitely on their homepage. Also, if you need any promo for music, clothing, modeling, beauty, health products, small businesses, web series, other podcast shows, who knows? If you need more promotion, go to imperialgiftpromotions.com or contact them on social media. Facebook at Imperial Gift Promotions, Twitter at Imperial Gift Pro, Instagram at Imperial Gift Promo. Also, again, want your content mentioned on our podcast show, please email us at reachthetoppodcast@gmail.com. Alright, special Instagram shout out, Facials by Shay, Beauty in a Jar, facial mask products. They have a lot of different flavors is very organic, healthy. Facial mask, skincare. Go. You can go purchase one just by contacting Facials by Shay on Instagram, and also we have next A&A Web Designs. If you need a website, logo, song art cover, book art cover, album art cover, and much more, you will contact A&A Web Designs on Instagram. And our last Instagram shout out is Visually. He was supporting the show very, very heavy our first week. Very, very heavy. He's an independent artist. Very supportive to the station in the show. Salute. Visually. Follow him. Follow us on Instagram at Reach the Top Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Reach the Top PC. Like us on Facebook, Reach the Top Podcast. And once again, thank you all for tuning in. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Also follow us. Again, make sure you follow us and to keep in contact with our weekly topics that we will discuss in the future. One love, one heart. Bless you all.
Peace.
No weed in the spot, you know we finna make it hot. I can name reasons why they not, but I'm too busy on my way to the top. On my way to the top. On my way to the top. I can name reasons why they not, but I'm too busy on my way to the top. No, we in the spot. You know we finna make it hot. I can name reasons why they not, but I'm too busy on my way.